Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. A little midday money. Friday the 10th of February. Super Bowl weekend's here. And we'll talk about that, right? We'll probably talk about that. We'll talk about some college hoops. We'll go over some prop stuff. If you haven't watched the Late Night Money Show with props, like, subscribe, ring the bell here. You watch it on YouTube or Twitter, Facebook channels, whatever. Mr. Sean Higgs on the Twitter universe. If you're out there in Twitterland, check it out. In the chat, the link to the podcast so you could tune in any time of day. You don't have to just watch live. You can watch after the fact. And I do put a little thing in there for the time so you know you get a little bit of heads up so you sort of know when we're rolling in time-wise with our picks on the show and stuff like that. For the recap and for the today's picks and for Tim's NBA or whatever else. We do a little rant, whatever the case. You never know what we're going to be talking about on the show. Yesterday we had Craig come in and talk NBA for the entire hour, which I loved every second of that because I love NBA. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness that's only once a year, huh? NBA trade deadline. Anyway, let's I'll throw the free picks up eventually here. All right, free picks are scrolling, but let's get to a little recap action from yesterday. 2 and 3 in the video. 148 and 149 plus $27 in the video. Hey, we're up 20. What are we gonna do? 6 and 4 on my premiums. 355 and 328 on the year. Hockey winner Detroit Red Wings plus 145. We are 22 and 28 plus 279 in video. I also had Tampa Bay on the ice. Yes, I said 2-0 day for me on the sites. And, of course, the Nets in the NBA had that here. Had it on the site. 32 and 36 in a video here, minus 680. We're clawing back. We're clawing back. What's there to say? Well, you know, we'll take it. You know, Nets, there you go. NFL, we got KC in the chat here. No college picks or baseball on the card for today. So sorry about that. Sorry we have nothing for college football on a Friday, February. Now, on to today's stuff here. So NBA-wise, quite a few games for a Friday. Give me Ryder -4. I did this on the Late Show last night. If you watch Late Night Money, I did add Fort Wayne, but Ryder 4, Nevada 9.5, St. Louis +5. I added Fort Wayne this morning +4. So there's that. NBA-wise, 2 games today. Pacers and the Kings. Pacers -120, Kings -2. Yeah, because the Suns are going to win because they have Kevin Durant now. They're going to win. Yeah, sure they will. Sure. Let's go. Let's go, Phoenix. And the Kings. Actually, I see the Kings here at 2.5 now in some spots. Yeah, because Kyrie and Luka, no way they will ever lose a game together. They're just the best things in sliced bread. Sure. Sure, Jan. Let's see how that works out for everybody tonight. Taking those 2 teams on the big trade deadline winners. That's always a great angle to bet on. Tim, you want to do some NBA real fast?
Sure. Swept the board yesterday. Had one play. I bet the under in the Suns game.
Today, under Suns against the Pacers?
Oh, no. That's what I had yesterday.
I thought you were coming with magic money line yesterday over Denver.
Yeah, I said I leaned Magic. Denver, I don't trust on the road. That being said, I will be betting them tomorrow because I'll be in attendance. But that's not the point. We'll start off with the top 2 worst defenses in the NBA with San Antonio and Detroit in a
over?
Yeah, I'm going over in the NBA Finals preview. Yeah, the 2 teams combined for 28 and 83 this year. So I like the over. You get those defenses. Yep, sign me up. I did grab the Knicks plus the points against Philly. I think it's a closer game. I don't think Philly deserves to be that big of a favorite. They're playing well, but Knicks have been playing well too. I took the under in the Houston game, but I took it at 226.5, and I see some 220s now. So I beat a nice little line movement there. I took the Pelicans money line plus 120 against the Cavs. Pelicans playing a little bit better. I don't trust the Cavs on the road as much as I do if they were at home. And then I'm on Oklahoma City.
Cavs 12-16 on the road.
That is correct. I took Oklahoma City as a dog because why not? And then my best bet's in that Dallas-Sacramento game. So we'll ride that. But that's my NBA card for today. Let's get it.
All right, I'm going to do real fast. I'll do the Marcos minute because there's only 15 games today. We could do a Marcos minute when there's 15 games. On a Saturday when there's 152 games, there's no Marcos minute. That's called midday money. It's an hour-long show, and that's the way we go on a Saturday. But Kent Buffalo, I'd lean on the under 151 here. East Tenney would just be no thank you. I would lean Quinnipiac, I guess, here over Niagara. Peters, it's up to 3.5. I mean, is it wrong to take the Red Foxes there? You don't got to play it, Marcos. Iona's up to 11.5 from a 10. They're the best team in conference, right? They're the team everybody loves. It's a Patino team. You got to take them. No, you don't. I do believe it or not. I kind of like Robert Morris here in 6.5. Ryder, we already bet. Siena is a 4.5 favorite over Mount St. Mary's. It's tough to take Mount St. Mary's, but again, I don't want to lay points with Siena. It looks easy, usually not. Xavier was a 5.5, now up to 7. They do have Marquette. We talked about this last night. Marquette on deck for them. Butler. I'll take. You know what? At 7, how about Butler in the over here? I think we will have a nice 2-0 night there. Fort Wayne's up to 4. This was a 3, up to 4. I'll take an extra point with Fort Wayne. I got it in the chat here. Akron, Iowa, coin flip game. You want to go home team with the Ohio Bobcats? Sure. Dayton, St. Louis. We got St. Louis here in the 5. I do like Wright State here at 2.5. Sure. Sign me up for a little Wright State. New Mexico and Air Force, an under game. And I like Nevada minus the 9.5. There you go, Marcos. Just for you, my friend. That's how those of you come in after the fact, or if you listen on iHeartRadio or Stitcher or Spotify, Amazon Music, if you come in, I throw shout outs to you. Marcos likes all the games. And on the short ticket, 15 games, we can get them all. Good morning, Michael. How are you today? Steve Porter, here we go. NBA Spurs and over. Again, I mean, we're betting. You want to bet an over here. How do you bet a side between these two teams? I get it. They're getting points. Pistons are bad. Do you really want to bet that game? You know what that number should be?
Stop it. Get some help.
There's the number. That's a stop it, get some help number for that game. What are we doing on that game, Stevens? Please, no. Indiana under. Suns are 8-3 against Indiana. Well, what the heck does that mean? They just traded guys off their team. I'll take Indiana. I'm glad you brought up that 8-3 stat. I love the Pacers. Lock of the day, folks, on the Pacers and the Kings today. I got to keep a tally of Suns money. Suns, Mavs. Let's see how many we get. That's 1 Suns already. Philly under, okay. Boston, I don't want to lay double digits, but Toronto in the over against the Jazz. Again, Toronto's not a team I want to bet on. You want to bet the over there, I could probably get behind that. Miami under. Definitely don't want to lay 12 with Miami. Under, sure. Tim's already mentioned that lines move 6 points. T-Wolves under versus Memphis. I mean, I want to take the 7, but Pelicans over. We like the Pelicans at home there anyway. Money line them. Oklahoma City, Portland, and the under. I kind of want to go over in that game. I see that 240 threshold. Sacramento on the under. Excellent. At least you're thinking with your brain on that one, Sacramento. Milwaukee over Clippers. Now, Clippers at home, I'm going to go under with that. I think Clippers play defense at home. I could be wrong because, heck, don't have a whole lot of NBA games bet on the year. I don't love betting NBA. We see, again, I don't like to, not that I'm re-hitting myself. We all know this with the way the NBA plays. I want to See, I don't want to take the Clippers straight up here. Yeah, you know what? I'll lean some Clippers in the under there. And there's the link to the podcast. Michael, NBA 3-0, college hoops 1-3. College basketball stinks. Sixers, no thank you. Pacers, yes. Kings, yes. Wolves are +9. Oh boy, no. If they're up to 9, I mean, this was at 6. It's up to 9 now. Give me Memphis. Why is everything?
It was a 9 last night. And it's down to a 7.
Oh, it's 9-7. Okay, because I see
9
to
7. 9 to 7.
So this line's flipped because I see a 6.5 out here now. So now it's down to 6.5. Why was that so high? I kind of still like Memphis in that one, though, believe it or not.
It's so high because Minnesota did a lot during the trade deadline, and they're very short-staffed.
Okay.
And Memphis did nothing.
All right. They don't have to do anything. That's what John Moran said, right? Hey, we don't have to do anything. We're Memphis.
I'm not worried about the West. Proceeds to lose a bunch of games against the West.
Seaport, I need to put this in before you get started, Dave, because I don't know how long it's been. My daughter's in the hospital. Give birth to a granddaughter. Congratulations there, Grandpa. Are you going to be a grandpa or a pop? My kids call my dad Pop. I was always a pop guy. I had a pop. I didn't call him Grandpa or Grandma. Congrats on the newbie coming in. Over under on weight. What are we going to say? 7.1, 6.8, somewhere in between. Best bets. T Money's in the house. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Mike, I was leaning New Mexico off a couple bad losses versus Air Force. Seemed to be falling apart. Just an under for me in that game, Mike. We talked last night. The Air Force 52, like a lot of 50 scores. I don't want to. No, thank you. Just give me the under. Richie P's in the house in the like button. Thank you, my friend. Husky Chipmunk. I like it. This guy's good. I just love your name, Husky Chipmunk. Forget about it. Give me a compliment. What you gonna get out of me, Husky? Win or lose, always gonna get the. You're gonna get the truth, man. We're gonna let you know how we do. I sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, though. But I'm glad you're here on the good days. Richie's like, Kings, no way. You know that. I'm gonna fade the Mavericks for the rest of the season.
Richie is a Dallas fan. Let's point that one out. I don't know if you knew that. Richie is a Dallas fan, whether it's the Stars, the Kings, the Cowboys. He is a Dallas fan.
I got to take a ride up to see Richie. We got to go get some barbecue. He's a couple hours north of me. Take the great Ryder, yes. St. Louis, yes. Youngstown, Penguins for me over 150 in Buffalo. Yeah, the Youngstown, it keeps going up. So I'll take the home dog there. Over Buffalo, I like the under. Under Quinny, yes. I always under AA max. Best bets. You aren't sold on Kyrie or KD with the rings? Come on. Okay, I get it. They won. We'll see. T-Money. How'd the Suns game work out for you yesterday? You loved the Suns yesterday. I'm getting 7 points with the Suns. Oh, my God. Easy money. Yeah, KD. When's KD playing? I'll see him in April. But, yeah, he'll fit right in out there with Devin Booker, who loves to chuck it up. And as for Kyrie, he's played a good soldier. He wants to get paid. He shouldn't go in there and start trouble. But what team is giving him? If you're an owner, you're giving that guy some kind of max money? I won championship with Cleveland. No, I want to leave. Boston, you'll be the man. We'll build around you. No. I'm leaving. Hey, I want to go play with KD, and we want a head coach. All right, here's KD. Here's the head coach you want. No. I'm leaving. That's the guy you want? No, thank you. Michael, I like Philly because they're off a couple losses and they're coming off a blowout, blowing a double-digit lead to the Knicks 5 days ago. So how about maybe a first half bet there, then? Maybe a little first half. Best bet, C-Money. Today I'm taking Miles Turner double-double plus 135. Big Zoo for the Clips over 9.5 boards. A nice little Jason Dickinson for Chicago to score a goal plus 640. Listen, I'm going to say no. I don't care about the NBA, but 640? Sign me up, T-Buddy. Captain Brisenhouse, good morning, my friend. How are you today, Captain? or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Kevin says maybe I'll root for the Nets. I'm a net guy. Let's go Nets. Let's see who they got tomorrow. Against the Sixers tomorrow. I like it. Because let's say the Sixers have a big game tonight against the Knicks, right? It's going to be either they're off a convincing win, or it's going to be a grueling game or maybe defeat, and then going into tomorrow it'll be an inflated line because they won. Either way, it's going to be inflated because it's the Nets. Who do the Nets have? They're terrible. They just traded KD and Kyrie. Okay. Nets money line tomorrow. Get the pen out. Pounded Sports. Anthony, I locked in Ryder, Wright State, best bet, Mount St. Mary's. Top rating is out. Looks way too easy for Sienna. Again, 4.5. I'll take a home team in the AA MAC. Norman Eastman, NBA unders posted lower than 229 are the ones to play. Hit Bulls, Suns. Check it out. I'm an under guy most of the time in the NBA. So Suns under, sure. Yes. I mean, how many guys are shooting up for the Suns tonight? Let me look at their box score from yesterday. Where is yesterday's box? Getting 7.5 points. Teasing you the whole game, hanging close, thinking of going on a run. So they played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys. Who the heck is this dude? Bismack Biyombo. Played 14 minutes. Saban Lee. Saban Lee? I don't know. Who's this guy? Number 2 pick. Never even heard of him. I've been betting for 30 years. I don't even know who that guy is. This is a team we're betting on tonight. Ayton and Chris Paul leading the way. Sure. If you say so. Under. I'm with you on that, Suns, Norman. Miz coming in. Cleveland State over Robert Morris. I would lean Morris there. Again, I didn't bet it. Folks, new to the chat. Ryder, Nevada, St. Louis, Fort Wayne. All right, those are the free picks here. I did already bet Ryder and Nevada myself last night. And just a quickie here. I know I got Miz pulled up on the screen, but just because I say I kind of like something or don't like it doesn't mean I bet it. Doesn't mean I'm trying to talk you off something if you're ready to bet it. I'm just more of a dog guy. You'll get that watching the show sometimes. Niagara plus the 1.5. I mean, mine just do money line at home. What are we doing? What are you doing there? Canisius at home is a 13. This was a 10.5 last night. It's 13 now? Holy cow. Air Force under, yes. Nevada 9, yes. T-Money, I think the Cavs are the look on the road. The Cavs look extremely good. Pelicans are spicy home. I don't know. I could see them lose by double digits once we get in the second half. Again, this is a spot, T-Money. It's the Cavaliers. Look at us. We're a good team. We're 35-22, and we're a 2 or 3 point favorite here over a 500 team. Why? New Orleans by double digits. How about that? Whatever you think, go opposite. You'll make money.
Yes, Pelicans by double digits.
3-team parlay. Cleveland State under 135, 137 now. It's gone up. Interesting. I'll still good number there, Miz. Yes. Fort Wayne over to 150. I'm not going to say no to that because I like Fort Wayne. Obviously, to win, we need to score points. So let's go over that. Wright State under against Northern Kentucky 130, 140. This was 137 last night. That's just. I mean, I think that's an underplay. I mean, I'm leaning Wright State there anyway. I could do it. I think you're going 3-0. I think that's a 3-0 night, Miz. Miz, don't bring that guy Greg on again to waste the rest of the show. That guy Craig, you don't like that Craig Trapp? You don't like that guy?
All right, so let's go ahead and talk more about the NBA trade deadline.
Tim, I mean, I don't think Craig watches all the shows. The funny thing is, people don't even know who the guy is. He's like, he owns the site. Like, I can't. That's the owner of Picks and Parlays, by the way. Steve, I've been playing a lot more of the trends today. I've been helped a lot. Several nights have been 7-1, 8-2. So until it stops working, I'm going to. Hey, I get it. I just think a trend on the team who just traded 3 of their rotation guys. I can't. You know what I'm saying, Steve? I mean, hey, that's my side of it. Can't be a play. Can't be a play. But I think your fathers will rather interact with you. Well, I mean, my show is back and forth, so it's exactly that. But sometimes you have a big day like that, a lot of trades. And we did that. That happened on the championship look headline show. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl. We were just basically talking about the end of that Cincinnati KC game. Yeah. The good news is that I do the late night show afterwards, so we could always come in and talk more. Gabe, my friend, how are you? St. Louis is up to 6. Oh my goodness, I don't like this one bit now. Up to 6. This one I saw 4.5. Now it's up to 6. Right, Saint, yes. Buffalo over. I kind of like the under there. 6-0 yesterday in their picks here. Fade today. Yeah, isn't that always the case when you go 6-0 or any kind of undefeated day? It's always like, oh. Especially when you talk about it, I don't like talking about big winning streaks because I feel like it's going to come back and bite me in my giant butt. Michael, you know how well KD and Kyrie done without LeBron and the Warriors? Here's the thing, though, with that. You put KD on the Warriors, and I was mad when he left the Thunder. I'm like, what are you doing? You were, I mean, I could go back and rehash this. Like, you were a game away from beating them. Why are you leaving? You should have teams saying, you know what, come play with me in OKC. And as opposed to Kyrie, when you're leaving, when you force your way out of places, you end up in bad places. And let's be honest, on the Nets, these two guys, when they played, and they fell hard in that mix, they were like 18-2 when they played? Like, you weren't beating that team when they played. Problem is they never played together. When they played, it was like, oh, the playoffs are, we got to go play. And this is what I'm talking about for you Suns fans out there. You think KD's going to jump in here with Booker and Paul and it'll be hunky-dory? It ain't going to be like that. We saw that mess in Brooklyn with the Nets when those guys started playing together in the playoffs. They didn't know what to do together. We saw that early LeBron down in Miami with Bosh and Wade. We saw that with KD losing with Curry. Come on. I mean, I like KD, but take him. That's a good trade for the Nets. KD's been hurt, right? Has he been hurt the last 2 years, Tim? I mean, come in, Tim. Here.
Oh yeah, he's been injured plenty.
Right. I mean, so you're getting rid of him.
I still think it was a stupid trade for the Suns, but that's just me. Anyways,
I mean, the Kyrie deal, you weren't going to pay Kyrie. Kyrie's always been a problem. That's just the way the guy's been.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's just how have they done? The Kyrie thing is the guy's a problem player.
Mm-hmm.
When he plays, he's great. He plays this year. What's he got? 20, 30 points a game? What's he averaging? 20.
He's solid, yeah. When he's actually playing on his flat Earth, yeah, he's good. But no, I'm not. I don't like either of those moves. Everybody's like, oh, Dallas and Phoenix are going to be championship. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not.
I still think Denver's the best team, and I think the Clippers are the team you got to be scared of because the Clippers quietly now have put some wins together.
I at the end of the year, I think that my power rankings for the West, not in any specific order, my top 4 would be Denver, the Clippers, Memphis, and New Orleans once Zion gets back.
Because
that seems January dangerous with Zion.
They've put some wins together, Clippers. Well, I mean, again, I don't know how good they're going to be with Zion. That guy's another injury-prone kid.
Correct. He's injury-prone, but they played really well with him. And then they fell apart when he was gone. But yeah.
418 Pacers. Absolutely take the Pacers tonight. David Potts, what plays have you missed? I don't know. I'll recap what we got in the show right now. We got Ryder, Nevada, St. Louis, Fort Wayne, Pacers and Kings in the NBA for me. Tim in the NBA likes obviously we're going to go over that Piston game against San Antonio. He likes the Knicks under Miami, although the line's moved. He likes the Thunder. So what sport are you looking for? We'll hit them all for you. Take great. KD and Kyrie only won chips because of the Warriors team and the Cavs they were on. They haven't gotten close to any other team. Those two did not make teammates better. I disagree. KD was right there to get the championship. I'm pretty sure he went to a championship. Didn't he go to a championship? No? Did he get to the finals? He was in the conference finals, I thought. No?
He was in the finals a couple times with OKC, but no, never made one.
I mean, and
I remember when KD played for the Supersonics.
Was he on the Sonics?
He was on
that
Supersonics.
Seems like so long ago.
He played on the Supersonics, and then the Supersonics became the Thunder.
Yeah. I just listen, KD. You had Harden on that team, right? Who else was on that team? Chris Paul was on that team, or Westbrook? Westbrook was on that team.
Westbrook. Yep. Back when Westbrook was actually doing stuff.
I mean, I can't say that he isn't good. You run into you run into a good team or a better team. Kyrie's on the other hand is okay. You put him with LeBron and Love, and listen, he won that championship. He didn't win because of the Cavs. It wasn't because of LeBron. He won that championship.
Yeah,
Kyrie
he was the better player in that championship.
He won that championship. LeBron didn't win that championship. Kyrie won that championship. So let's put that out there. All right, and also let's how about LeBron when Kyrie and Love got hurt? He nearly beat the Warriors with I think KD and Curry playing, right? I mean, everybody was and LeBron himself almost beat that team. So listen, LeBron's great. He's not the best ever. We know that. It was Jordan's the best. It's not close. I don't care how many points this guy scored. It's not close. I'll give him his props for taking crap teams when he was young to the finals. You lose to Dirk's team. No, that's inexcusable. That's inexcusable. And I'll chalk up. Listen, as I mentioned, guys hurt on his team. He gets there. He nearly beat the Warriors team. That's why I don't think Steph Curry is great. I mean, the guy's a guy who just shoots a bunch of threes in a league that, we're looking at totals in the freaking 240s. I mean, really, you're telling me that if guys in the 80s and 90s are playing in this kind of league today, you think that's another conversation. But again, KD, I think the guy's a winner. Sometimes you just run into a better team. That's just the way it is. Kyrie won a championship because of Kyrie. Dave, Sean and Tim, I got what the heck? Wolfsburg and Chalk? What the heck is this? Pueblo? Dave, what is it? Soccer?
That's got to be soccer. Which I don't did I tell you about our accomplishment? We're quite proud of it with soccer.
Yeah, you're 1-0 in the Premier League.
No. Yeah, not just that. We're number 1 on the site for this year.
With your one win? I got to find some soccer to bet.
We're one of 2 people on the EPL leaderboards. And we're number 1.
I'm going to just try to find some dogs in EPL and just leapfrog you. Go like 3-1. I'll go 1-1 and get ahead of you with some crazy dog.
Damn it. Now I have to do this. All right. So Wolfsburg, do they play today?
Look at this sicko coming in here, Tim. Some guy, Nick. Futures play. Kraken to miss the playoffs. Plus 550.
Yeah, he was talking about that. Goaltending
will be their downfall. They overachieved in the first half season. Silence the Kraken. So you like the Rangers? I mean, the Rangers are laying basically $2 today. 180.
I looked at today's slate. It was a 190 fave, a 250 fave, a 260 fave, and then the Coyotes versus Blackhawks.
I mean, and the 250, 260 faves are road favorites.
Yeah, I almost bet Columbus. Today. Both teams' first game back from the All-Star break. But hockey truly starts up tomorrow when the Sabres come back.
All right, get out of here. Eric, what do you got here? Hey, Illinois tomorrow, college hoops. I know early. Yes, I mean I got my print out of games. Illinois is that the first game? Illinois tomorrow? Oh no, I think Kentucky. I got to do where's Illinois here? Is Illinois playing? They're not playing Michigan. I don't know who they're playing. Best bet see my Cleveland line's going up. It's not Cavs 3. Exactly. Cavs 3. Fade time. Fading away on the Cavs. Gabe, who does Illinois play? I have no idea. No idea what they got tomorrow. Captain Bry can Philip Scheitel make it 6 games in a row as a goal scorer? Over a half a goal plus 190. I played him last night plus 220. He scored 6 in a row. Why not? Hold on a second, though. Was this before the All-Star break? So he hasn't played since the All-Star break, has he?
He has. He scored 2 nights ago.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right, that's fine then. Because at that, if it was, he's still, you know what I'm saying, Bri? I'm with you on this one. Why not? Plus $2 if a guy scored 6 in a row and he scored after the break. Normally I'd be like, it's a long little layoff to get back into things. But if you didn't skip a beat coming out, let's do it. Illinois Rutgers tomorrow, huh? Hold on. Eric's got to come in here with this nonsense. He can't wait till tonight to do this. He's got to do this today. Illinois Rutgers.
Well, you haven't started looking at tomorrow yet?
It's in Illinois. Well, I printed out my stuff this morning. I just haven't gone through. I don't know. I got to look a little bit into that one. I got to, I have it up. Why not just take a quick peek at it? All right. Rutgers in off the Hoosier loss. Illinois in off the Iowa loss. Getting ready to hit the road again. I'll probably look to the under in this game first. What's this line going to be? So under for sure. This is probably going to be what? It should be probably around 2. Illinois at home and basically a pick 'em. It's going to be the under.
Rutgers will be a 2.5 point dog.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yep. No, that's what I see on Odd Shark, I should say.
All right. At that point, I take Rutgers money line plus the 120. I got 20 on the Roaches. Hope you're good, Jeff. Murdering the bugs in Shreveport. Get it. Good to see you, my friend. Gabe Rutgers going to have it tough from here on. Undermanned, to say the least, plus a cannon drives out shots. That's why, again, under for sure, Gabe. Probably be like, what, 130, 131? Take the grade. Careful, the rising totals have trended up this year with close competition. Yeah, you see some. You got a 150 total in the Youngstown game. It's a little higher number there. Miz, I know I clicked that off to tell Greg to get his own show. Oh my goodness. He does. He does a free pick show in the morning, like 7, 8 a.m. Miz, NBA should have a new prop. How many starters not playing each night? Yes, I'll host that show. Eric Higgs, my birthday. You ever have birthday luck with your plays? I ask because whenever it is mine, I do well. It is not today, by the way. No, birthday luck. Birthday's in the summer. I don't need luck with baseball. Team Money Higgs, 1,000% agree with you on Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Were the team to be when they did all play together. They almost won a chip. Yeah, they were right there. But again, when you don't play, you got to have some continuity. 20 games isn't, and they go, they're pros, and you just go out there and do that. No, come on, man. You got to have some continuity and gel with a team. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in here has some kind of PlayStation or Xbox or Sega Genesis, Nintendo. And whenever you go out and do some crazy trades, you put a bunch of guys together. How's that work out? And it takes a while for your team to get good, right? Because you're mixing a bunch of things coming together. That's why with the Lakers, you like, oh, they're just going to turn on. They're going to come back and play the Clippers, Lakers. No, they didn't. How'd that work out for them? Yeah, they're just going to turn it on in the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, Lakers missed the playoffs 3 of 5. They've missed what? Since he's been in LA, they've missed the playoffs, what, 3 years since he's been there? How many years they've missed it with LeBron and Lakers?
A bunch.
I mean, Team Money, Kyrie will be fine with Kyrie will be fine with LeBron. He just needs someone who could. Well, he's not with LeBron anymore. He's with Luka. Dave, good afternoon, Higgs. I like the Mavericks first quarter and first quarter Sixers. Mavericks. There's another Well, so far only one person on the Mavs and one person on the Suns. I thought for sure there'd be a lot more on those two. I do not like the Mavericks. Sixers I could get behind first quarter. Best bet Team Money. The Warriors until further notice. Next year's Laker Nation with Kyrie will. You think he's going to? How are the Lakers signing him? Are they trading AD? I mean, Clippers got a couple of role players boost the roster. Clippers are good. Dates are great. And if the other two guys are playing, that team's really good. The problem, it's the health of Leonard. How healthy is he? He's going to play for a while and then take off in April, come back to playoffs. I don't want that. I'll fade time. Guys coming in, not playing after a month. I can't. No. Steven, I went with Indiana Pacers big. I was just knowing the dominance by the Suns. Yeah, well, they have been better. I mean, that's no secret there. But I'm glad you're on the Pacers in that spot because again, the Suns just traded a bunch of guys, and now you got a depleted Suns team in a back-to-back. Miz, odds on Zion playing full season. Yeah, slim to none. That guy's never playing a full season. He'll never play full season because that's what players do today. These giant babies can't play. Hit big on North Dakota -3, Dave. Excellent. Good win for you. Steven, it was totally a stupid trade for Suns. Terrible trade. The Nets, I'm happy. And like when they first started demand trades, I was like, the Nets, I'm like, no, you're staying here. We're not trading you anywhere. Or we trade you somewhere for garbage. No, you're staying here forever. The trade, good trade for them. Good trade. Although the draft picks, as I mentioned, I mean, you got 2 first rounders this year, nothing next year, then a couple down the road. So it's not like it's every year you're getting like 2 or 3 first rounders. It's 2 this year, then nothing. 2 the year after that, then nothing. 2 after that, then nothing. And then what was that? Like the second round picks. Who the heck's a good second round pick? The last good second round pick I knew was like Nick Van Exel was the second round pick. I can't even. Who's the second round pick?
Nikola Jokic.
Was he a second round pick?
During a Taco Bell commercial.
Again, I don't know any of these. I mean, for the NBA, it's it. It's like, again, I'm not a huge fan of the NBA, so I'm not even going to comment here. T-Money. LeBron was always the best for the Cavs. Kyrie hit a great shot, but he wasn't the reason. Trust me, I obsessed over Kyrie back leaving. But Bron's block and his numbers were the best. Kyrie won that. I don't care what you say. I don't care. It's Kyrie. That was Kyrie. It was his shot. Exactly. Because he's like, I'm the man here, LeBron. I don't care. Watch me do this. Because you know what? Because we see LeBron, I'm going to pass the ball to Chris Bosh. I'm going to pass the ball. I'm going to pass the ball. That's why that was Kyrie's team. Earl Sports, no betting soccer. Tim, no soccer.
I'm not. We're number 1 on the site. We're undefeated. We're good.
Steve Porter says, OKC's a team to watch out for. They're playing the same way they did when they moved from Seattle. Biggest difference is they're already winning. Yeah. I mean, that's a team nobody thought of. Right? We've had OKC a bunch of times. Them and the Magic are kind of like our little midday money teams this year. That's something we've hit on a bunch. Team Money. LeBron averaged 29, 11, and 8. Kyrie's 27, 3, and 3 in the finals. But that shot was up to Ray Allen, but shows respect defense he gave LeBron. I mean, listen. Again, I'm not saying LeBron's not great, but Kyrie. He's a guy. Let me pull Randy out there. I don't even know what he is, right? I mean, you're on that team. LeBron comes back, and you're like, all right. You win a championship, then he's hurt. Goes to Boston, leaves. Okay, I want to go to the Nets. Starts complaining. I mean, it's easy to just say it's LeBron because of all the other outside factors with Kyrie. But again, he's in Dallas. He's trying to get paid a top thing. I think you think he'd act a little normal, but he didn't do that in Brooklyn. Why is he going to do that here? Is he going to respect Jason Kidd? Randy, Clippers, Leonard out again. He's out. Gabe likes Illinois -3 tomorrow over Rutgers. I'm just going to be, I like the under in that one. Nathan, Siena Saints, let's go over Mount St. Mary's. I like Mount St. Mary's there. Line looks a little low there, Nathan. Mount St. Mary's is bad. I mean, look at the Mount. I mean, come on. I totally get why we're gonna jump on Siena here at 59. You got a Mount St. Mary's team is miserable, but the line again. I'll take the dog. Randy's going to bet Air Force +6.5. Moneyline Markel's in the house today. Nathan just hit quad Qs with kicker for 300. What is this? Quad Qs with the kicker for 300. Is that what is that? What kind of game is
Are
it?
you playing video poker again? Come on, dude. Let's move on.
Oh, quad queens with a kicker. I got it. I was like, what the heck's happening here? You had to change that for me. I'm like, what are we doing here? Steven, got to go. Just got a phone call. There you go. Congratulations there, Gramps. Pop. Steven. Have a good day. Get there safely. Congratulations, Steven. I'm the new grandchild. Miz, glad I took Air Force under. Shot to 140. Yes. We like that under. Lobos against Air Force. Just give me the under there. Steven, home team's 5-0 last 5 meetings. Illinois Rutgers. Again, I like the under if anything in that one. I mean, I'll probably lean a little Illinois, but see what the numbers are first. Kim's coming out. Xavier -7. I like the over in that game and a little bit on Butler. Nevada, yes. Cleveland State. I want to take Robert Morris. I like the dog in that one. And I got St. Louis in the chat. St. Louis right there for you, Kim. Leroy's got a granddaughter. Thank you, Leroy. Nathan coming in here. Xavier first half -4.5. No, thank you. I'm telling you, you know what? It's Butler in the over now. Official. Ricketts is in the house. Good morning and good afternoon. Keith, College Hoops, Buffalo +4. Sure. Fort Wayne, I got it. Mount St. Mary's, I like it as well. The Ohio Bobcats. Why not? Little home dog. Let's go. Straight bets, by the way. Excellent straight bets. Good. Chris Will's looking for some Marist action against the Peacocks of St. Peter's. I mean, I sort of like the Red Foxes a little bit there. Not betting it, Chris. My MAC play would be on Ryder. I got the Bronx -4 in the AA MAC. Panda, wait until shoot around. You'll see 13 more players out. It's terrible. Terrible. All right. Ryder -4. Nevada 9.5. St. Louis +5. Fort Wayne +4. Pacers. Kings. NBA. Today. So tonight, look at lines again. 10 o'clock Eastern. If you want to come in and say hello. I'll do a total recap. So again, for look at lines tonight, it'll be all props to start, and then we'll do some college hoops. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Hold on a second. We got a late comment from David coming in. Cavaliers, no. Nevada, sure. Air Force under, yes. Don't take the Cavs. We've seen some Cav love in here. I'm going to have to go opposite the Cav love. Jonesy, what do we got here? I'm taking Ryder. Yes. Butler under. I kind of like the over. I do like Butler though. Spurs. Oh my goodness. The Spurs Pistons. Why?
Stop it. Get some help.
No to that game. Just take the over. Cavaliers again. Definitely. This is the Pelicans seem to be, right? Who are they playing? Are they playing New Orleans?
Pelicans, baby. Let's get it.
Yes.
NOLA.
More Cleveland love. This is getting out of hand here. And the Penguins on the ice. Again, puck line only when you're laying 250 on the road. Start calling Tim LeBron number one with an asterisk.
Huh? I don't get it.
You're LeBron's number one fan? Even though you're...
I will say, I do have...
Oh, boy. You're welcome, Dave. Yeah, stay away from that Cavs game. Everybody's on Cavs.
Go NOLA.
The more Cleveland love, the better. Let's go Pelicans. Absolutely, Ricketts. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Have a good Friday. Back tonight. Late night money, 10 p.m. Eastern. See you.